right activist in the UK is now gaining global attention.
There is no problem with West Indian youth. There is no problem with Sikh youth. The problem is with Islamic.
Stephen Yaxley-Lennon, better known as Tommy Robinson, is the co-founder and former leader of the English Defence League. The EDL has been responsible for violent anti-Muslim demonstrations across the UK. Robinson is no longer with the group. He has in fact denounced it and has branded himself a journalist and a campaigner against Islamic extremism. He was recently sentenced to 13 months in prison for contempt of court. Robinson was filming child molestation suspects entering court. It's against British journalism laws there. Now, it's not Robinson's first run-in with the law. He has been convicted of fraud and of assault in the past. Well, now the Middle East Forum, a conservative U.S. think tank, is advocating for his release and demanding greater protections for freedom of speech and freedom of the press.
Yeah, we took up his cause in the context of what we call the Legal Project, a undertaking started by the Middle East Forum in 2007, where we come to the defense, both financially and in other ways, of those who are persecuted legally because of their views and actions about Islamism. We believe that it's important at this time of Islamist aggression against the West for us to be able to discuss this topic openly and freely and publicly. And so we help those. And I'll point out to you that we don't necessarily have to agree with the exact point of view of those we help. We just believe it's necessary to have freedom of speech in the public domain about Islamism. Last December. In fact, he took me to his hometown of Luton, and I came away with an impression that was very different from the one you just described. He is not at all a racist. He has friends from different races. He is someone who's concerned about Islamism. And I share that concern, by the way. I think it's a real challenge in the West in general, and especially in the United Kingdom. He wrote an autobiography called Enemy of the State. And indeed, I think there's some validity to it. The government of the UK goes after him. I mean, look, here he is breaking some technicality, I suppose, about reporting on court cases. He's breaking a technicality concerning rape gangs. We know that, for example, in Rotherham, England, there was a rape gang that was at work for 15 years, and the police didn't do anything about it. Indeed, they threatened the parents of the girls who'd been raped that they would get in trouble if they pursued their complaints. So here we have a completely ineffectual police doing nothing for 15 years of the most serious concerns, such as rape. But then Tommy Robinson breaks some technical infraction, and wham, bang, within minutes, within hours, exactly, he is arrested, tried, convicted, and jailed. Isn't something wrong with this picture? Isn't he, in fact, enemy of the state? Aren't they picking on him? So that's why we decided to support.
Tommy Robinson!
Any Facebook at home, sir, mate?
Oh, right, you shouldn't know. India, UK, and Facebook.